You have a telescope, a camera, a dew heater, a computer, name it. All of them need energy and you need something to manage that energy. Look no further. Here is the solution, the Pegasus Pocket Power Microbox. Let's have a look at it. This is View into Space. I'm Sasha from Switzerland, so grüezi miteinander, thank you for watching my channel. Let's get right to it. A little bit of context. About 2 weeks ago I posted a video about the Celestron dew heater controller. And my findings were way too expensive and unneeded because you can simply run the dew heater at full speed, doesn't need too much energy, issue solved. Now the replies I got were, yes, you're right, the Celestron dew heater controller is way too expensive and also doesn't offer really a lot of functionality as it only caters to the dew heater. But so many people mentioned Pegasus, that they already have a Pegasus controller or they would buy this instead. So I got curious and I bought one myself. So this is not sponsored, I just bought it off the shelf. And I really like this thing. So let's have a look together why this is so great and why it is actually much better than the Celestron dew heater controller. So to answer the second question first of all, this is way cheaper. It's about $200 instead of $350. And then, yes, you can actually control the dew heater with it, but then there's so much more, which the Celestron dew heater controller does not cater. So let's first have a look on the outside, what it all offers, and then we have a dive into the software and see what this offers. So let's start with this side. Here we have the energy 12 volt DC in and a USB port to the PC. So let's switch it around. As stated, 2 dew heater boards, fully controllable. Next side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 12 volt DC out. And then the last side, we have, and I think this is great, another energy output, but here you can actually choose the voltage. And then last but not least, you have another port where you can actually plug in a sensor for humidity and temperature so that actually the dew heater port can be steered automatically. So for such a small box, it's really amazing the wealth of ports it provides. So let's connect it together. So here we have actually the sensor for humidity and temperature. So let's connect that in. Then we have here a cable, a change cable to the dew heater. We can move that in here. This will be another output. Then we have to connect it to the PC. So we move that in here. And the other USB port goes to my mini PC. And last but not least, I have to connect it to my energy port. By the way, I think this is great. There's a lot of cables which are provided right in the package for free. So let's connect it to the power. And here in. Okay. And now everything is in place. There could be a lot more devices connected. And you can put it with some Velcro to your telescope and it will take control of all of your energy. So let's dive now into the software and see how it looks like there. Okay, this is the software that is provided by Pegasus. And you see when you have it connected, it is actually available. I click on it and it goes right into the dashboard. It shows me the temperature as well as the humidity and based on that, the dew point. So at the moment, my temperature is way over the dew point, so there's no risk for having dew on my telescope. It also shows me the voltage in and what the output is, which is not a lot, so the ampere and also the watts. It also shows the whole thing graphically here over time so that I see the development of temperature and dew point as well as the power consumption. So I have full graphical control and I think it looks amazingly nice But I can not only look at things, but I can also change them. And this I can do here. So I can actually switch on and off these 4 12-volt output channels. And I can also do that separately for the adjustable one. And you can see here I can change now the voltage from 3, 5, 7, 8, 9 and 12 volts, whatever I need. Now I think having this separate port has 2 advantages. The one is if you have a device which needs less than 12 volts, you can actually cater it from here. In case you do not have a device which consumes less than 12 volts, I think it's anyway great because you can actually use this port for your mini PC. You see, the issue is if you actually connect your mini PC through that port, when you actually at the end of the shoot switch this off, at the same time you switch off the computer and you lose the whole control of the device. But if you actually connect it here, you can cut all the other devices off from the energy, but still leave the computer on the energy. With that, let's go to the next section, which are the ports for the dew heaters. So here I have the chance to put in an auto dew so that only if the temperature falls below the dew point, it actually will start working. And I can even tell it how aggressive it should be in that case. But I can also use it manually, and then I can for each of the ports separately say how much actually it should heat. The software goes even further and gives you the chance here to schedule actually each of the ports separately. So much about this software, but there's something even nicer which I want to show you now, and that is N.I.N.A. Actually, the Pegasus power boxes are fully compatible with the ASCOM drivers. So if I go now N.I.N.A to switch, I can actually choose my Pegasus power box. I can turn it on, and now I can actually from here toggle the power on and off and also control the dew heaters. And I can also do that in the imaging section. So you see now here, this is actually on, the dew heaters are off. I can toggle that. And I can also obviously include that in my sequences so that, for example, at the end of my shooting sessions, it automatically turns off the camera and the dew heater. So that's all I can show you about the Pegasus Power Microbox. From my point of view, I'm absolutely amazed what you can do with such a small box. I really like it and can absolutely recommend it. Please tell me what you think about it and your experiences. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up and press the subscribe button. There's a lot more great content coming. See you soon and clear skies.